The Range Rover Velar is one of the most popular brand new Range Rovers on the market. The designers manage again and again to combine elegance and an off-road look, but in 2017 they succeeded in creating a masterpiece. Land Rover updates the Velar 2021 with a brand new engine range and a plug-in hybrid system. In so doing, the Velar follows the Discovery Sport and the Evoque. In 2018, the Brits introduced a plug-in hybrid model for the first time in the Range Rover P400e. The combination of a 300 horsepower 2-litre 4-cylinder engine and a 141 horsepower electric motor ensured a total output of 404 horsepower. The performance data is one thing. However, it only becomes exciting when you look at the ranges. Range Rover installs a 17.1 kilowatt battery in the underbody. This creates space in the interior. The pure electric range is around 50 kilometres. In everyday life, this value is certainly somewhat lower, but still sufficient to cover the daily commute. The gasoline engine takes over automatically when the battery's empty. Therefore, with this concept, the fear of being stranded in an electric car is not there. According to Land Rover, fuel consumption is 2.2 litres per 100 kilometres. This means that only 49 grams per kilometre of CO2 are produced. Compared to the older diesel version that produced 169 grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions, this is still an impressive value. Of course, that's only for the first 100 kilometres. As soon as the battery is empty, the Velar is only propelled by a 2-litre gasoline engine. Therefore, the fuel consumption and the emissions increase accordingly. The driver can choose from 3 driving modes: hybrid, EV and save. In a city such as London with emission zones, the pure EV mode avoids enormous fees. With a public 50 kilowatt charging station, the battery charges from 0 to 80% in just half an hour, with a 7 kilowatt wall charger in 1 hour and 40 minutes. In hybrid mode, the electric motor and the internal combustion engine work intelligently together. This combination accelerates the Velar from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 5.4 seconds. While this is far below the sports car values of a Tesla X, it's still more than enough for such a giant ship. The EV mode uses only the electric motor and the battery. Nevertheless, the Velar still drives all 4 wheels, so there are no restrictions when it really goes off-road. The save mode is also useful. It prioritises the use of the gasoline engine and keeps the batteries at a specified state of charge. This means that the pure EV range is stored, for example, for trips in the town. A facelift of the Velar is due in 2023, but actually that's hardly necessary. Then there's hardly any SUV that hides its 4.78 metres in length so elegantly and still offers a trunk volume of a very adequate 673 litres. The infotainment systems are now the Pivi and Pivi Pro systems, with larger and higher definition displays, better graphics and an intuitive user interface. The system has an integrated internet connection via which updates are also received.